G'day, today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in Mini Motorways. This one is set as Rio de Janeiro, and we are the week of the 12th of February, unzoned, usually one of the most fun ones. Start with 4 traffic lights, oh don't spoil me. Tunnels don't require road tiles, sure. So let's see how we go in terms of just stuff showing up wherever it wants to. Now I'm just going to try, I can try a strategy of just blocking the furthest away points so that everything's going to get squashed in because there is no touching zone lifted from this one, but let's go for the old play it as it lies. Does at least give me something to do at this really early stage. Look, I could have avoided that. Really awkward. Like, they're also such an awkward distance apart from each other. And really, I've gone the wrong way about that too. I think that I mean, it doesn't cost me anything to go through. It does cost me the tunnel. That's the one thing I lose out on with that. But it gives me a lot more real estate. And this tunnel right back. We may end up needing more tunnels for other sections, but we'll see how we go. Usually this inner section here of this map is only ever just the 2 initial colors because there's so much space is blocked out by the mountain. You're unlikely to see anything else show up. That's a really awkward placement of that second blue. That's awkward as well because it's like it has to rotate around just to get somewhere. It's trapped in that little square. This is right here. These 3 spots. The no touching zone is lifted, so if you could please put a pink or a blue in any of those spots would be grateful. Take the roundabout. Feels like we're coming pretty thick and fast with road tiles in this one. Oceano Atlantico. Spanish, you put the descriptive words after the noun. I think I have learnt. Oh, that's the closest yellow house that just can't reach. I mean, I could make it reach, move those blues in the bottom left to sort of rotate around. To get connected. Alright, we're definitely going to take Motorways. Pink houses are definitely just sort of scattered all over the place at the moment. Meanwhile, pink destinations are just showing up real smooth. So I'm going to get this guy disconnected from that network. I'm going to let him have 1 house looking after him, and then I'm going to get the other 2 guys sharing 2 houses, which still isn't great. But this guy being cut off is probably going to be better. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to sort of just build this a little bit higher. The idea is that giving a bit more space here for other pink houses to possibly show up. I don't have any tunnels at the moment. Oh, there we go. need any bridges yet, but we're getting close to the water coming up. Well, now we've at least gotten this far enough out. No, let's change this up again. So that guy can have that one, and this guy can just have one guy there for now. We'll just continue to let yellow houses just sort of explore the space. Well, with this extra house here in the bottom, because we've got two guys looking after that circular destination, I'm going to give that other one to him as well. His destinations are all loving, sort of touching each other. So that there's this... I'm having this problem where there's a gap, like there's no gap between, so these sort of easily shorter routes that we could have are going away because we've got to loop all the way around these locations. Well, we don't have a roundabout. We can't do like a smooth connection between these two. Instead, we'll just sort of connect them like that. We've got a red in the bottom right and one dead center that I could also attach to that, but I'm not loving either of those setups. And again, he's right up against the edge. Luckily, I've got a bridge. No. I'm gonna scrap the bridge and connect to that guy. It's like as soon as I build the setup, then I get another one. The biggest problem that you sort of have with this no sort of like zoning to houses going down is that there's no sort of like, you're not going to get groups of houses that like a motorway is going to be really efficient for. Instead, what you're going to get is just this scattering of ones and twos everywhere. That makes it a lot harder to sort of find a nice layout. So many yellow houses in the bottom left, right next to that circular destination, and they're all sort of just out of reach. Pink's starting to have a problem. It does not have the capacity it needs. So we've got a tunnel at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this pink. In fact, I've got two bridges. I'm going to run this pink down into the water, all the way across here, up to that guy, and then up. So those two can just be real messy sort of support. Oh, that's become a problem. We've only got 5 houses in that bottom left looking after 2 circular blues. Neither of them look overly, like, sustained. Yeah, that blue there, we need to get someone to go help. What we can do is sort of duck these guys backwards. And green is really dealing with just a scatter of locations. Pink is a major problem with the weird layout that I've got going on for that. I mean, in theory, what I could do is I could get rid of the left side pink that's sort of right next to the tunnel and just give him those 3 locations that are connecting to the tunnel. But I feel like they're all so far away that they're just playing backup for everyone. That yellow in the bottom left-hand corner is also not doing well. Like, you can see he's never catching up to 0. He's constantly got demand. So, I mean, possibly what I need to do is get those 2 yellows in this bottom left. Give them like a motorway to just do a light skip over. We've got 2 reds there, so that's a nice addition. Getting a whole bunch of red down this way now. You can see pink is struggling. So again, this is what I mean. Like, pink is in a dire scenario here, and the best we can do is 2 houses, sort of flip them over. And none of these are even circular destinations, just the one guy that's disconnected. But hopefully, because he just went circular, it means that we might see a few more houses show up. Of course, just in like every corner of the world, nothing overly handy. That one is handy. In fact, I reckon we can disconnect that guy from the rest of the world for now. We'll get that guy connected there. Nice little get for that green. Now it's starting to sort of turn in our favor a little bit more. Actually, see the only one now struggling is circular destination. He needs some support from somewhere. This green over here is not doing great either. I don't have a spare bridge, so I can't just hop this guy across to help out. What do we got? I can sort of do this. I don't love it, but just a quick sort of support. This green, let's get him connected. Got to do something here. So I've got 4 houses up here. I've got 2 houses down here. This guy's now got 3. So what we could probably do is we can get rid of that. Let's give that a second to recover. It's like last house coming off here. Sorry, last car rather. And then we'll get him to just run across there so they can now be back up for that guy. So I'm going to disconnect that red just because too awkward a position. Let's get out of the way, blue. Alright, more blues down this way. I don't have a bridge. I can cut to this guy coming down and helping. Because I realize they're sharing too. So at the moment, these houses were also going to the guys down here. So this guy's got another house there. He's got 3, and then there's say 4, 5, and then 4 on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this. To try and get both of these guys managed, I'm going to say you can only look, you've now got 4 each. We're not going to divide. We've got another bridge. Who was going to benefit from a bridge? Oh, well, these 2 guys can definitely benefit from a bridge. Because of that, I'm going to send this guy that way. I think I had that. I deleted part of that by accident, but I don't think we need it back. Okay, we're starting to get this weird sort of like rainbow of houses at the top here. If I work through that correctly, I can give this guy on the left 2 houses. And then I can get rid of this, I think. Let's say, what if we do this? How's everyone cope with that shift? Alright, we also have to do something about red here. So red's problem. Alright, well firstly, let's fix this up a bit. Green to there, then we can have this guy go around that way. Now with that, we can probably get rid of this and the green's causing issues. Speaking of green, let's also get them some help here. Even if it's just a real short-term moment of support, we can send these guys up to correct that a bit. Same thing over here. Are you guys winning at the moment? No. Well, let's just do that to try and correct that. Red. What if we got rid of this? Well, firstly, let's give that guy the 3rd one. Get rid of that. Now, this is where we get real dangerous because sometimes you can't remove it, like people won't operate through a roundabout, like through where a roundabout once was until the roundabout's completely gone. So because of that, I'm just going to quickly put this weird little system there so that at least these 3 guys can hop over there until that motorway is gone. The motorway's now gone, so we can get rid of that. Sorry, this green here is missing out on getting some attention. This yellow here is in need of attention as well. We flip that guy up, we can bring him down and turn these 2 guys around like that. I've done a miscut there. I've given one guy 4 and then the other guy 2. So let's just give that one 2 there. So definitely we should be giving that red. That one. Definitely going to keep needing those motorways. This red here, well, red in general, we need to get some red over. So if we say turn that guy around there, then turn these 2 guys here, and we connect them. Get these 4 to hop to there for now. Clean up at least one side of this, and then we might move it over to the other side. So it wouldn't be bad to get a bridge that I could then use to replace Highway 1 on this right-hand side. Take the bridge, get rid of that. Turn this guy, turn those guys, run like that. Just gotta wait for that. Clear out. This is definitely the sort of level where I can imagine I'm gonna get comments that are saying like, I missed this house at this location. Because they're just houses everywhere that, like for example, this blue house here, and how much easier this guy's life can be. And we can probably get rid of that bridge. Can't imagine he's gonna need them. Good get for that yellow house there too. Pink, I need more houses, to sort of like cater to, especially this guy. So I kind of think what I could do is I can get this guy connected there, and then I can take this guy, run him down there, make him the second closest house for this guy, because this guy's only not circular and he's got 3 houses on that top side. Blue down the bottom is a big old problem. What we can do, can't get this yellow around these 4 blue guys. Like we can sort of that, not crazy about it. And then what we can do is we can take these guys and say jump them down there. Quickly help out that guy. Because we're now in the point where we're up to 3,000. Every second that we can stay alive is another 100 or so points that we can get. Well, not 100 points a second, but definitely fighting a fire as they come will keep us up much longer. We have a tunnel, so I can get this guy attached to like that. What I need to do is get some of these guys down the bottom connected to roads to basically free up the space so that we can potentially get more houses in that area, ideally blue ones. I've got 2 bridges, so I'm gonna connect those guys back in. That is perfectly... yeah, that's a spot. There you go. The idea in practice. Okay, this guy needs more houses. Do we have any yellow population centers? Sort of here. Let's just quickly send them that way. You can see this yellow here is struggling a bit too. We have a bridge, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys to go down. Sorry, we'll keep going. Go down and around as far as it can go. We'll send those guys there. No tunnels, no bridges. What am I more likely to use? Let's go bridge. And right there, I could have used a tunnel. Well, the wheels are definitely coming off now. I could use a bridge for this. No, I can't, because I can't get him far enough around. Oh no, he doesn't need a bridge once he gets all the way up there. Well, this is sort of that point where you can see everything starting to get real shaky. Few of our guys that are all using like motorways just aren't keeping it in touch. It's just that there's no population centers to sort of make easy fixes for any of these. We've hit 4,000. I think that's the victory we can take here. And yeah, like I said, as long as every sort of moment that we can stay alive gets us that little bit further. This yellow here looks like he's going to be our undoing. Still just slowly losing it. But I mean, almost everyone's losing it at this point. There you go. 4,300. What a clean number we got there. Alright, so if we jump back out, at how we did, got 4%, slightly better than my more recent ones. Number 43. 4%, 43, 4,300. We're looking real clean today. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later.